Yo, my mom needs me to come clear a jam in her printer, which I'm happy to help her, but I've shown her this recently. I think this is just a repetition of when I show her things or talk to her about things, she pays very little attention to me, else she's lying about being this incompetent. I love my mom, but she's a lawyer. I don't find it past her abilities to clear a jam in a printer or to, I don't know, send an email, which a lot of the time she acts like she doesn't know how to do these things when she literally does them all day, every day for work. So I don't understand how she could be this unable to do these things when she just does them for her work. You know what I mean? So I think she's feigning ignorance and stupidity in order to trick me. And I'm just fucking tired of it, to be honest. But let me go down and have the phone in my pocket just because every time recently I've helped her with something, it always ends in arguments because she says things that I don't believe are true and then tests my patience on them. And I'll emphasize that word tests because I think she's trying to psychologically, I don't know, prove some point to me. And I think it's a form of abuse. And I think I'm just tired of it. I'm just tired of it. So let me go down and deal with this. And I'm going to be patient within reason. I'm going to try to be completely patient. I mean, she says things that are just in order to try to trigger a reaction out of me. So like, while I think I should be as patient as possible, sometimes when she's testing me, how about I test her? How does that sound? Oh, you can't do this? Oh my God. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm just fucking tired of it. So let me go down and deal with this because I'm actually dealing with things that are, important, and a printer jam is not important. She should be able to figure that out on her own. She's a lawyer, right? I mean, you got to have some intelligence as a lawyer. Okay, so hold on. I guess she is 80, but that I don't think that's a good excuse. That just means she's been doing this longer. Okay, I just want to show you this so that you'll be able
Well,
to
I
do this.
remember there's something I gotta punch, but I forget.
Okay, well, let me look at it for a second and then I'll tell you what you gotta punch. First of all, I think the thing when you're saying you gotta punch, you did it. It's the thing you've already had this open when I came down here, right? This was already open.
Yes.
You put, like, this is the thing that you grab and you just pull.
I don't, that's it?
Yes. So do it. Okay. Now clear the jam. Now replace the drum, as it says on the screen. Okay. Um,
So all I have to do is just open the,
what you just did. It's saying open the cover back up and remove the jam paper. Do it one more time because I don't think the sensor. No. What do you got to do to open it up? There you go. Perfect. You got to hold the button as you pull it.
well, go ahead and do that for me.
Pull it. Now put it back in because I mean unless you see.
Yeah, we don't see it.
There's no paper. Yeah, there you go. Now the thing is working.
Thank you.
No problem. Now you can do it from now on, and then you
Well,
don't
maybe.
need. No, not maybe. This is not something where it's gonna change. If you do that and it doesn't work, then contact me. That's what I'm saying. But
Well, I can't have to remember to do that.
so remember, I mean you pretty much had it done other than pulling out the jam, right? I just walked you through pulling out the jam, which was on the screen. The instructions were on the screen, okay?
Thank
So
you.
it's not something that's out of your purview. You are an intelligent lawyer, okay? It's only when you question yourself that you seem to have these issues. So that's why I'm saying I think I 100% believe you can do it. You are very competent, okay?
Thank you.
No problem. I love you.
Appreciate it.
I love you. Headed back up. All right, in the interest of keeping this short, I'm going to end this here, but she, with a little bit of help, she was able to clear the jam. But reasonably, the step that I did was I told her, now pull the thing where it's clear, there's a handle on it. You got to pull it on the printer. She had already opened it up, which was the problem last time. She didn't know that you had to press the button to open the cover up, which, again, I do not believe. She used to clear jams on a more complicated printer all the time, and by used to, I mean she was in this office that she's been in for a long time. In July is when she stopped working there, and that printer was considerably more complicated, and she cleared jams on that all the time. This is why I'm saying, when she's like, oh, I don't know if I can do it, I almost want to say shut up and then slap her across the face. When you are saying that you can't do something that I know you can do, it's, in my opinion, inappropriate. It's inappropriate to sit here and pretend that you can't clear a printer jam, in my opinion. And I think my opinion's pretty valid on this. You're a lawyer. You want the bar to think that you're still competent enough to be a lawyer, but you can't follow the instructions on the screen, that you'd already done all the work. You just didn't actually pull the jam out. Well, pull the toner thing out by the handle and then pull the paper out, which all the instructions of which were literally on the LCD screen that is right above where you pulled everything out. So that's why I'm saying, I don't believe her. I think she is a liar, and it's a bad habit, and that is something Yahweh directly says, do not do. You will not go to heaven if you are constantly lying, which she constantly lies. So, do I think that makes her a bad person? I don't think it makes her a good person, that's for damn sure. And I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it. I think it's really inappropriate. I think it is a disservice to her. I think it's a disservice to me. I think it's a bad look on her. And she doesn't have to look bad in that way, And at the end, you could hear her saying, well, I don't think I could do, thank you for helping me. And I'm like, well, you can do it yourself, you know how to do it. And then she's questioning that. And I'm like, look, I just saw you do it. I literally, the only thing that I told you was pull the thing out by the handle that is what else are you going to do? Once you open the thing up, what else would you do? You know what I mean? And again, the other printer that she had at her office that I saw her clear jams on at least once or twice before as I was helping out at her office, even when I used to work at her office, she would clear more complicated jams than that. And she is just as sharp as she was then. In fact, I think she might be in better health because she's actually doing some fitness stuff now and whatever, and mentally she seems just as sharp to me. So, this is why I think that she's lying. I don't believe that she's this incompetent, and it's frustratingly annoying and inappropriate that she constantly pretends to be this, incompetent. I love her, though. I love her a lot. It's inappropriate. Cheryl, it's inappropriate. All right, anyway. I'm going to get back to what I was doing. So, yeah. Have a blessed one. Later. Yeah.